We just talked about him alongside the likes of Greta Gerwig, Damien Chazelle, Jordan Peele, right? I would say like sub 50-year-old directors that are kind of like the face of new Hollywood. Ricky Flex, who do you think is above Ryan Coogler right now in terms of the young crop of directors?
I still got to go Chazelle for sure is like the best out of that bunch that we mentioned because he has the Oscar win. He has the best director win at the age of 32. He's still not even 40. I think he's the same age as Coogler at 38. I think that math adds up. But I'm still going to give it to Chazelle even after Babylon.
I think Chazelle is over Coogler. I agree with that. Eggers is not, in my opinion. I love Robert Eggers. I don't think he's there yet. He's only 41 years old. Eggers just had Nosferatu, got nominated for a bunch of Oscars. I feel like he doesn't have the box office success, even though Nosferatu was a nice comeback after The Northman. He's got the box office effect over all these guys, except for maybe Greta Gerwig, who had
Right.
Barbie, the IP. So Chazelle over him. I have Jordan Peele over Ryan Coogler. Jordan Peele, I think, is a better. I guess I am more excited for a Jordan Peele movie usually than a Ryan Coogler. That might change with more original stories from Ryan Coogler, but Jordan Peele, it feels like I'm seeing something entirely new and different every time he does something. And I have him. I will say Chazelle and Peele over Coogler, him third.
Peele's like a game changer. Anytime he touches something, it's a game changer. I think this is a Ryan Coogler game. Like this is a movie Ryan Coogler just did in Sinners that is a game changer. Like he's literally changing the genre of vampire storytelling a little bit here. It made it into like this drama musical. And I think that was so like visionary focused. I think that is something that Jordan Peele would do. It's just that Jordan Peele has done it on more consistent level, consistent basis, while also getting box office, except for Nope, box office success. So I agree with you and Peele. And I think for Eggers, I also agree that he's below Coogler just because the blockbuster success is just the box office success is not there. But if you take away the box office, which is a huge part of it, then I would probably say like I think Robert Eggers is a better filmmaker than Ryan Coogler.
World building wise, I think 100% he has a style. I think Coogler, him and Peele both have like I think he. I always thought that Coogler had big ideas even in the IP restrictions he had. And now it was like when you remove those boundaries, I still think that reminds me of like Jordan Peele a little bit with what he's trying to say and how you'll watch one of Jordan Peele's movies and it will be dissected to death. You'll ask question after question about it. I'm starting to get that feeling with Sinners. And Sinners is like broad enough, and Peele can make a movie that's broad enough. And he talks about his inspirations like Steven Spielberg. Like I saw like some Spielberg like esque type of filmmaking here, storytelling, I should say, from Ryan Coogler. Robert Eggers is like it's always going to be a period piece. I feel like I'm going to be scared shitless every time I'm watching a Robert Eggers movie. Is it going to have huge ideas to it? No. In terms of storytelling, I think that might be an edge to Coogler, but like Robert Eggers, like he's one of my favorites. Like I just like his style, I just like the edge to his movies. I like him too. I've already asked her. I can't wait to see Eddington because to me, Beau's Afraid was a miss for the most part. For me, but that's a movie that also big swing, big ideas. Boring to me, weird ass ending to me. And if you have like an ending like that, it's like this is like for the art kids. This is for the kids that are in film school, whatever. You dissect it. It's huge ideas, but I'm out on that. Greta Gerwig, Lady Bird's great. It's just not my cup of tea. Lady Bird's it's great. Barbie made $1 billion and made a huge statement, was able to have an IP, kind of like Coogler, have big ideas, build it in IP. Like for everybody else, Gerwig's probably better, but like I just don't like her movies. Honestly, I like Lady Bird, but I'm not in love with Lady Bird like everybody else, So that's why I have Coogler over.
Yeah, I kind of just $1 billion is $1 billion. It's like tough. I don't know Black Panther. I'm just saying like for Barbie, like a dying IP, like that's pretty damn impressive. And also do those IPs, those ideas that we talked about in Sinners, but on a a freaking glorified, like a huge, much bigger, massive scale level. I think than
She made
Barbie.
that world too. Like
It's
it was an IP. It was IP, but never was on in live action like that ever. So
it's so impressive. So I still, and I think she's still like Little Women, like banger, and Lady Bird banger. I'm more of a Gerwig than Coogler. Like
I never seen
sorry, I
Little Women.
I think Gerwig over Coogler, but like Coogler, I think is just like obviously. I don't think Barbie's that good of a movie. I think it's okay. I think I just respect it a hell of a lot. So that's why I have, I guess, Gerwig over Coogler.
Okay, yeah. So the ones we agree on: Peel, Chazelle, and you have Gerwig
Yeah.
over Ryan Coogler.